good to be back here with many colleagues and friends from over the years.
I think this is a fabulous event.
So many great colleagues.
All the community of market access from the globe coming together.
It's great to meet up with market access professionals from different companies, areas of expertise, and then of course also to see old colleagues and friends.
This is a very interesting topic.
More important topic than ever. There's more to do on evidence access and price.
Everyone in this Congress cares about getting access of our medicines to patients in every part of the world.
We really need to look at how earlier on, way earlier on, market access teams can systematically assess how to ensure equitable access, but a pharmaceutical company cannot do this alone.
We all need to work together to be successful. We all have a specific role to play, but only if we are open and transparent about what the needs of the different stakeholders are.
This world keeps on getting smaller.
Requirements are increasing, but also the dynamics in different regions are at the same time both, you can say, harmonizing, but there are also divergent things that makes it increasingly complex to work in market access.
So for us, some of the policy challenges, some of the access challenges are pivotal to everything we do every day.
One is the fast change and the fast move of science, where solutions and patient-specific treatments are possible that we have never thought about before. And at the same time, you have an ever-increasing pressure on healthcare systems and economies to manage access to innovation, manage competing priorities from a political point of view as well.
Sometimes the market is just not ready to adopt the innovation.
How do we get the evidence right early in the life cycle of a product and the strategy right?
We also need to kind of think about how we're going to support stakeholders in redesigning the services that they provide for patients.
It really has to be intentional, both in terms of the timing, the collaboration within the company and teams within clinical trial design, clinical trial footprint, and then in engaging outside of the company, outside of the regions, and really deep into the countries to see how to plan for that.
And then by a common understanding on what is the overarching goal, which interestingly enough, we have only one goal, right? Which is bringing innovations to patients now and in the future. And everybody has to play a role.
And that level of transparency and predictability can only come if there's that really tight collaboration.
Collaboration, period. Like, this is the key. All of those stakeholders need to talk to each other, need to find the joint problem that we're all trying to solve.
So increasingly thinking about how do you influence in a good way the system to create value for patients in the end.
Industry then makes smarter investment decisions and the right decisions around which products and areas of science we should invest in and which ones we shouldn't invest in.
So by bringing them together, be clear about the role, clear about the needs and the opportunities, and then find the common ground, so to speak, how we can move forward on that joint agenda.
AI is an obvious one to consider. How will that transform what we do?
AI can play a huge role.
Utilizing AI to improve the work that we do.
Accelerate the diagnosis of diseases, whether it's rare or not rare. AI can actually help drive much more consistent communications with stakeholders. If it's adopted and utilized appropriately, it also empowers patients to be able to manage their care. It will also enable, healthcare providers to kind of streamline and make their care delivery much more efficient.
I think access across the world will eventually come.
The key question is how do we make sure to really leverage the low-hanging fruits and become more efficient in what we do, but then at the same time also explore the boundaries.
The competition between the fast-moving science and the attention of the policymakers to keep healthcare as the main focus of the activities and their priorities as well.
That to me is a recipe for success.
I'm absolutely optimistic because everything we do at the end serves the patient, brings patients to a better stage, brings the societies to a better stage.
I encourage, for those who have never been to this meeting, to come.
A great platform to sort of share how are we solving this and to exchange ideas.
It's become very busy year on year, and I think it just reflects the fact that market access, really encompasses a wide range of topics.
It keeps on growing every year. I'm excited for next year and excited to see the topics and some of the advances that we've done in market access.
Come together across the community and talk to people that you haven't seen for a while, to pick their brains, to hear from them what they are focusing on, what is important, and where are the areas where we can work together better and more effectively as a market access community as well.